Hello, everyone. This is the Abundance Oracle, bringing you out for a little fun today. You know where you are. If you've watched me for a while, you know where we are. There's quite a few kids around today. And why aren't the kids going crazy like the adults are going crazy? And then it came to me, and I said, I know why everyone is going crazy, because your everyday expenses are up. So it puts pressure on you to not need to change. You're trying to hold it together for your family. And I think that the need or the thought that you need to keep everything as good as it is now and not switch to maybe lesser expensive food or lesser expensive car or lesser expensive whatever, wherever your needs come for keeping your expenses down. And so when you have individuals, household providers a lot, and especially, I can tell you, especially the single people, because there's no one that has their back on the most part. And I think that it gets everyone stressed out. And I'm doing, as you know, I'm doing a contract for a new Florida property, and the appraiser didn't show up on time. Hold on, let me get in the car. The appraiser didn't show up in time for the to be able to organize for the mortgage. So normally, I'll just tell you, it's no big deal. You call your lawyer and you say, oh, well, can you just extend it a couple days? And then also on the other person's side, the seller's side, who is friendly with me, who I know, he's all like, oh no, no, I'm going to miss the date for the condo association approval for my place I'm going to. I said, look, don't worry about it. We'll call the lawyer. You just extend the deadline date by a couple of days. Everything moves forwards. I said, let me call my lawyer. He can initiate everything. We both agree on everything. It's not a big deal. But the stress everyone has lately is so much over so many other things. You bring that stress with you to everything you do now. So I invite you to look, if you're one of those people with the stress and coping with, oh my gosh, how am I going to get to my new house? There's sales. I know somebody that I'm thinking of that they have to get their renter out of their house because their deal wasn't going through well for them to buy her house. And so it'll all work out. It'll all work out. It just may take a little bit longer than you anticipate. So don't keep your deadlines so tight right now that you can't add a couple days on things and you have backup a little bit. So we're going to have to go back to the olden days where we saved more money, where we worked together with people to make the results show up, and which we calm down and all find a solution together. And you know what? We'll do that. We'll get the job done. Whatever that job may be, we'll get the job done. I just have to tell you, I am so blessed to have found, or I put an ad in Craigslist. It's one of my favorite places to find new tenants and also to find workers. So I put an ad in looking for landscaping help with maybe odds and ends around the house and everything else. And I had maybe 5 people I started to talk to. And the most important thing for me was the person's attitude. I can teach them a lot of the stuff I know already. And I got very lucky. Someone with a can-do attitude, a young gentleman, I think he's 28, showed up, and he is just such a fabulous attitude, and he is a hard worker. Remember hard workers back in our day when we were young? He's one of those hard workers. And he's very knowledgeable. He's starting businesses because he knows whatever expenses he has, he can put against his business and get it as a write-off. He's learning. And as I teach him a little bit about business, he's gobbling the information up. It's very, very wonderful to see. So if you're stuck in a situation which is not great for you, don't necessarily get rid of everything you have. Look around first to see, maybe you can start with one thing that's not working for you. Swap it off for something that's working with you better. We're all going to be juggling and moving and all trying to make everything fit into a new way that the world's going to be. And the tokenization, if we start tokenizing, we're all going to have to pay patience with each other, whether you're on the right side of things or the left side of things. It's going to change a lot. Otherwise, people are going to lose their mind. And supposedly, I heard a new statistics that with drugs, overeating, and a lot of other things, I heard that 25 to 30% of us now are dealing with some form of mental stress, and to a point where it's starting to affect your life. So that's 1 out of 3 people. So if you're sitting with 4 people in your family, who's the one that's bearing the burden of the stress? Make sure everybody shares and everybody works together, and especially in your family. Maybe you could have sit down and have a mind map or a goals sessions where everybody could hear everyone else's goals and maybe help each other. Oh yeah, I can help you with this. Let me introduce you to my friend. Oh yes, okay. Oh yeah, you need to get your math grade up. Okay, great. I have a friend who is really smart in math. Maybe we can ask him to come over and help you once a week, teach you a little bit, almost tutor a little bit or something on the side. Let's start being creative. We don't need to go down the same old solutions as we have before. So this is the Abundance Oracle. I have a solution to some of my stress. You know where I'm at. I've introduced you to this place before where they have mini golf and wonderful ice cream. Oh, okay, well, this is my work shirt today. I got to take care of the chickens, weed some things, meet with a handyman to set him up to stain or weatherproof, I guess it is, the deck. We got lots of stuff going on. Oh, here. This is a twin-size bed mattress. You know, the cheapy kind where it's like a foam cushion? Well, that is my solution. I was starting to clean out. Remember, I told you I'm starting to clean things out. I started to find this in the attic, and I realized, ooh-hoo, that's valuable. I'm taking that down and getting new footstool cushions made to fit my strange sized footstools. It's two. It's like a person and a half couch, a person and a half couch, and there's footstools, and I haven't been able to find any pre-made ones. So now I have free cushion. All I have to do is pay the seamstress and find some material. So new solutions, everyone, new solutions. You can do it. I love you all. Keep up the good work. You're all doing great, and I do understand change sometimes makes people crazy, but let's help each other. We have a great, great community of resources right here below. I know everyone's not really talking to one another yet, but it's great, great community. If you want to do that goals with your family, Between the Fence Posts did it with his family, and I think one of the girls is friends as well. So go to Between the Fence Posts and look up, I don't know what the name of it is, but it was mostly recently. And Chris, maybe you can write it down below. What's the title of that video that you did if somebody wants to go check out how you can do it with your family. And his kids did one on poster board and one did it on, I think it was cork board. And so it was just a great idea. All right. Help each other. All right. Love you tons. Have a great, great evening. Sleep a little more. And don't forget, when you're stressed a bit, vitamin D3 helps your body. Okay. Thanks. Love ya. Bye.